Initially released in June of 2023, PlayStation owners can finally dip their toes into the waters of Dave the Diver. As the game is currently free for PlayStation Extra members, I implore you to dive into this game for yourself and see what it has to offer. You'll be amazed how much content is packed into this incredible game, enough that I can confidently say that after the 36 hours it took me to earn the Platinum Trophy, I wasn't bored for a second. In this video, I'm going to share with you my journey of earning all 43 trophies needed to complete Dave the Diver's Platinum Trophy. The game begins with Dave being whisked away from his vacation by his old friend Cobra, who claims he has a new opportunity at the Blue Hole. I learn the basics of diving and catching fish, and then I get told that all the fish that we do catch can then be used as ingredients at the sushi restaurant. Cobra takes us to meet the head chef Bancho before an earthquake destroys the restaurant. In order to earn the money required for the repairs, I'm brought up to speed with the basics of the restaurant portion of the game by pouring drinks, delivering food, and cleaning plates before I begin my first shift. But before each shift, we need to set the menu for the evening. There are three main factors to consider when choosing our dishes. The first and most important is obviously the price it's going to sell for. The second is how many portions the ingredients make, as food that isn't ordered gets thrown away and the ingredients are wasted. And thirdly, the taste of a dish, but that becomes more important later. Damn, 5-star on the first day. After a successful first shift, we see a cargo ship being brought down by a giant squid, and in the morning I'm introduced to two new faces. Ellie, a biology student researching the ocean life of the Blue Hole, and Duff, a giant weeb who will supply us with guns and equipment upgrades. They both give me quests to collect items over the next few dives. On a dive, there's two things to be aware of: your oxygen level, which drains slowly over time, and your carry weight. Oxygen is also your health, so taking damage results in losing a big chunk of that. Running out of oxygen is obviously bad, so when it hits zero, you're forced to the surface and you lose everything that you found on that dive. With the items collected, I return to the boat and Duff gives me a new app on my phone that allows me to craft weapons. Crafting one earns me my first trophy. Oh, cutscene. What the f*** is this? What the hell is going on? What was that? The next day I'm introduced to Dr. Bacon, who tells me about an ancient civilization under the sea. He asks me to search a cave 70 meters below the surface and gives me an app to upgrade my equipment. The first upgrade for my suit is free, and I earn a trophy for simply upgrading a piece of equipment. On the next dive, I discover some weapon crates Duff had left behind and learn that catching fish with a knife, harpoon, or gun lowers the quality compared to if I was to tranquilize them or use the net gun. I also find the artifact for Kevin Bacon and get a glimpse of the beast that brought down the boat. Upon returning to the surface, Cobra informs me that the restaurant has now been repaired and I can customize it to my liking. I then learn about the Cookster app, which allows us to advertise for the restaurant and gain followers, which will increase the number of visitors per night and boost our income. This is also where the taste component to a dish comes in. The higher the taste, the more followers you're likely to gain that night. I also learn about enhancing dishes with excess ingredients, which increases their price and their taste. Oh, we got another one. I wonder if it's as crazy as last time. Okay, fairly tame. I then earn another trophy for enhancing 5 dishes. Back in the ocean, and this time I'm accosted by a dolphin in need of our aid. It wants help freeing this pink dolphin, so I oblige, as helping it enough times leads to another trophy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. Returning to Bancho's, we encounter Yoshi, a food critic who has heard about us from Cookster. Bancho wants to prepare a meal for her, so he asks us to find a shark's head. He also unlocks the ability to research new dishes in exchange for artisan flames. These flames are earned after every shift. So the next day I head out to secure the shark head, and it didn't really go to plan. Oh shit! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm fucking dead! Oh. But on the plus side, we earn another trophy. After being saved, we're visited by Seto, this Ash Ketchum wannabe who tells us about the Marinka trading card game. It's essentially just a Pokedex, and the aim is to get 3-star quality cards. I head back into the water and defeat the shark and earn a trophy for doing so. Now with the shark head in my inventory, I head back to Bancho's and he serves Yoshi her meal. Okay, and we're back. She gives us the ability to recruit members to our team, which makes running the restaurant far easier. I finish up for the night and earn the trophy Influencer for reaching a bronze level on Cookster. And to top the night off, we absolutely crush our sales record.
Oh my god, look at those sales.
With the Artisan Flames earned from the previous nights, I unlock another trophy for researching a total of 5 recipes. The next dive is another great success. I earn a trophy for catching 20 fish using a melee weapon. Complete a quest for Ellie, which unlocks the Eco Watcher app. This app rewards us with points for collecting certain items, and we use those points to unlock some upgrades. And I also earned a blueprint for Duff. To unlock the blueprints, all you have to do is find that gun in a box a couple of times. Sadly, the afternoon dive didn't go nearly as well.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Ow! I'm gonna die.
Oh shit. Oh shit! I'm dead.
I'm dead.
God damn it. God damn it.
On the next dive, I save the dolphins from these pirates and finally earn the trophy for helping them enough times. On that same dive, I also earn the trophy for collecting 100 items. I then head off to find Duff's missing parcel that was on the ship that was sunk by the squid earlier on. This was the introductory boss fight, so naturally not very difficult. All you had to do was dodge the tentacles, but the squid itself stayed in the same place. I defeat the squid, cut off its tentacle for Bancho, and return the parcel to Duff. Bancho then throws a party for the gang and serves us the tentacle. We then see this mysterious figure watching us while we're having a party, but he isn't best pleased. A few days ago, the restaurant was visited by a VIP who requested a special item not on the menu. I had 2 days to find the ingredients before Bancho would create a dish that changed his life.
What?
As a reward, he gives us a beer tap for the restaurant. For the life of me, I just couldn't work out how to do this properly, so I just hired a member of staff who had the ability to pour beer. I then unlock a headlamp and gain the ability to dive at night as well as dive in the deep sea. Entering the deep sea for the first time awards me with another trophy. Whilst down here, I find the princess of the squid people. Nope. Whilst down here, I find the princess of the sea people who's been injured by the squid and I need to escort her home. A few missions later, I meet Udo, the writer for the Weekly Fisher magazine, who gives me the camera app on my phone. I also meet Otto, and after serving him some eel curry, wow, he fully ratatouille'd him. He graciously gives me access to his fishing farm. Now with the farm unlocked, anytime that I catch a fish, there's a chance I can also get some eggs, which we can then hatch and raise here. Now back in the ocean, I find a giant turtle and take a picture for Udo. And right after that, I find some cat food in this cooking pot to feed Momo back at the bar.
Oh, finally.
Cat food is rather rare, and in order to get another trophy later on, I'm going to need to find 20 of these. Whilst in the deep sea, I took a photo for Udo, found the coral I needed for the mission with the sea people, and discovered a new species of shark.
What is that? Give me this big suck. What the f is this?
I also earn a trophy for catching 300 fish. To get the princess home safely, I have to defeat this giant eel, and thanks to the weapon upgrades I found along the way, this wasn't too difficult. Now, with access to the Sea People village, there is a ton more to do. But first, I need to build favour with them by doing tasks such as delivering food, offering flowers to their god, and even seahorse racing. Whilst here, I also gain access to the seaweed farm, and after a few missions that include escaping zombie sea people and defeating John Watson, the angry dude from the party who is also the leader of the Sea Blue environmentalists, we open the door to the Glacier Passage and earn another trophy. Before entering, I go back to explore the depths and found this leatherback turtle and sea person, so I snapped a photo and earned the trophy for taking 10 photos. Back on land, Otto gives us access to his farm so he can grow rice. The farm has 3 trophies related to it, all related to upgrades. In the evening, I hear Momo crying in the distance, so decide to follow him. After this little stealth section, we find that he has a family and he's been taking food to his kitten. We talk to Bancho and agree to take them in, earning another trophy. In the morning, I get a call from Udo, who gives me another app that allows me to track rare fish called Fishmon. Later, I'll need to capture 5 of these for another trophy. I speak with Duff and earn another trophy for upgrading 3 guns before completing a few more missions for the Sea People. Over the next few days, I focus on getting my money up so I can unlock the final upgrade for Otto's rice field for $7,000. The next day, Sato pays us a visit and he gives me another app, Gaio, I don't know how you say it, which essentially is a Tamagotchi. For those of you who aren't old enough to remember, this is a virtual pet that you have to look after and make sure it doesn't die. I need to raise 5 of them for another trophy, and this will be one of the last trophies we get, as it takes that long. Before heading back to the Glacier Passage, I pay a visit to Mima, one of the sea people I've been doing side quests for. She's finally opened her restaurant, which allows us to buy food that will give us temporary buffs on our dives. It also rewards another trophy. In the passage, there are various rooms of puzzles that you need to complete in order to make it to the other side into the glacial area. In the final room, I encounter a giant zombie sea person. This wasn't a boss fight per se, all I had to do was swim away and avoid some obstacles and perform a quick time event at the very end. Oh, I fucked up! It was 2 quick time events and I messed it up, oh my god. I speak to the king and he gives me some warm cloth to make protective clothing so that we can survive the temperatures of the glacial area. Before continuing on, I head back to the passage as along the way there were some murals of the sea people and taking pictures of all of them rewards another trophy. Back on Cobra's boat, he wants us to infiltrate the Sea Blues base to obtain the mechanical part that will help us create this temperature resistant clothing. I head to Otto's farm to harvest vegetables needed for the next VIP guest meal, and Bancho goes to work once again. What the hell, dude? That night, with Cobra's help, I follow a surveillance drone and enter the Sea Blues hidden base and find that they've been harvesting whale meat. Yep, the environmentalists have been hunting down the whales. Here I also find a tin of rations and for eating them earn the only missable trophy in the game as you cannot access this area again. Damn, Dave Bond? Oh, majestic. Look at that goatee. I take the mechanical part back to Cobra, and in the morning, Kevin Bacon prepares the suit. He advised me that I should get a new weapon and speak to the blacksmith in the underwater village, who is finally ready to open his shop. The next trophy comes shortly after, simply for upgrading the suit and entering the glacial area. After some exploring, I learn that there's 3 rooms that I need to complete in order to access the master control room that houses the divine tree. This tree acclimatizes the village so the sea people can survive. They tell me it's been acting strange recently and believe it's been causing the earthquakes. I get a side mission to help the sea person and turtle I photographed earlier escape from this cavern by slingshotting the turtle at the loose ice. What the fuck? What is going on? What? Oh my goodness, Dave's got the moves as well. After that mission, I go for a night dive in hopes to find some shark eggs for my fish farm, but stumble upon this trophy for catching 10 fish with a sniper rifle. That evening, Bancho participates in a cook-off against Hong Kong's most famous chef. What the hell is it? Like cooking mama? What the f is this? Oh, damn. Bancho's looks foul. Not Momo. Get absolutely smoked. A few days later, I finally managed to enhance a dish's taste to 250 and earn the Platinum Cookster ranking, as well as earning enough money to afford the final vegetable patch upgrade. The final button to open the control room is at the end of this room that we need to control Dave with the left stick and Suam with the right. My brain struggled to keep up at a few points. Oh, my brain. I open access to the control room, but John Watson returns with his souped up submarine and begins shooting rockets at us. God damn it, John. All of a sudden, this ancient fish just bursts through the ground, destroying the submarine and presumably John Watson with it.
Oh shit. I'm not equipped for this. I've got like 2 bullets.
I used the missile launcher from the submarine to defeat it.
Oh, what the? I don't understand how this works. Got you. I understand how it works. Nice.
Kevin Bacon sends down a drone with a laser cutter to cut through the tree roots blocking the entrance, and he says we'll have to wait 2 days.
Oh, this is the Dredge DLC.
Whilst waiting, on one of the nights, red fog appeared. This was part of the free Dredge DLC that I downloaded, which adds aspects of the game like sailing and the abhorrent fish. In the evening, hooded figures would show up and eat the meals made with those fish we caught, and some of these dishes were very expensive. Any fish we didn't use was bought by the travelling merchant, and again, she paid a nice price for them.
Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, fair enough.
On my way back down to the control room, I find the final ice gun I need for the blueprint, and unlock the trophy for obtaining all 8 blueprints in the game. In the control room, the path is blocked by mucus. In the final room, we discover Yahweh, an ancient enemy of the Sea People that has been taking power from the Divine Tree. With the help of Kevin Bacon and Duff, we use the drone, which is equipped with unlimited ammo and the ability to pause time. There's quite a few phases in this fight, and it's pretty lengthy, but in the end, the Sea People help us to fire a Divine Fruit laser at its head. Now that the earthquakes have subsided, Dave returns to the surface for some drinks with his friends and some well-deserved rest, and I earn the trophy for completing the game. During the credits, there is a hidden trophy for destroying all the developer names dotted around. Now with the main story finished, it was time to clean up the remaining 12 trophies. Some of these took considerably more time than others as they relied on the in-game clock. The first one out of the way was for researching 30 dishes. Next up was the final farm-related trophy for replacing the watering can with the sprinklers. Bancho then completed his final cook-off against this incredibly stereotyped Italian chef. His prize for winning was opening a chain restaurant that I could assign members of staff to run automatically. This awarded the trophy manager. For this next trophy, I need to find the legendary hammer Mjolnir. This was definitely the most time-consuming trophy as it's totally RNG based where it shows up or if it shows up at all.
Finally! Oh my god. It's taken way too long for this. Thank god. I think I've done like 20 laps. This thing sucks. Excuse me? That didn't count? Thank you, there we go. I don't know why that was taking so long.
The next 2 trophies are out back to back. The first was for defeating the final boss for a lady whose husband was killed by a shark and that she'd been searching for almost 20 years. This was by far the hardest fight in the game and took me a few attempts as I needed to upgrade my rifle so I could do enough damage before the shark would inevitably kill me in 3 hits.
Oh shit. Oh thank god. Finally, dude. That took me like 7 different nights. I kept on failing. Damn, lucky you go, Granny.
The second was a lot easier for finally feeding the cats 20 times. After a couple more days at the restaurant, we finally had enough followers to apply for the Diamond Cookster rank, earning the next trophy. At Diamond rank, I could now unlock the Dumbo Takoyaki recipe, I hope I'm saying that right, which when enhanced to level 7 would sell for over 1,000 gold per dish. I spent the next few days gathering ingredients by growing wheat on the farm, catching octopus in the Glacier Passage, and sending any spare workers on mayonnaise runs until I eventually had enough money to level up the man himself, Carnage. After that grind was out of the way, I slowed things down and visited the Sea People to ride the beluga for one last time, and sold 200 items to the blacksmith for another trophy. I had to play the waiting game with these next 2 trophies, but thankfully I could skip time to speed these up. The first is for catching Fishmon for Udo that only appear on Saturdays. Catching the 5th one awards the trophy. The second is for raising 5 Tamagotchi things. At each interval of the day, you need to play, feed, train, clean, or heal it in order for it to grow. After you spend a lot of time nurturing this small thing until it becomes fully grown, in order to begin raising a new one, you need to completely neglect it and wait for it to die.
What?
And the final trophy I earned before the platinum is for buying a decoration for the restaurant for the first time.
And there you have it. That was Dave the Diver. I've left a ton of stuff out. There is so much more content in this game. There's so many more funny cutscenes as well. So definitely go and play this game yourself if you have the ability to do so. If you did enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like and even subscribing. It really helps me out a ton. If you've got any suggestions for games that you want to see me platinum next, leave them in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.